Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K23 gameplay. Today I am checking out Hollandse G&CC. This is the tour version. There is a non-tour version available, but this course was designed by the very talented Dr. Golf Design. He has a fantastic course portfolio. This is a par 71. Fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are medium, the weather is overcast and the time of day is noon. Let's check out the tee options. There are 5 tee options. We will be swinging from the black tees, which are playing 7,194 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. If you want to check out Dr. Golf Design's course flyby, please check out the video description and I will leave a link to it there. But thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new here, please smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So beautiful looking opening tee shot here. That is a tiny slope. Hazards either side of the fairway, sand down the left hand side, water on the right, but we do find the right hand side of the fairway. This is a long par 5. This is certainly a risk reward approach shot here. I'm looking to bounce this between the 2 bunkers. It looks like the fairway will kick right. Big shot coming up here. Probably the sensible way to play this is laying up. It's a tiny fast, but I have pushed my swing line to the right. And there's the kick I did hope for. And that's probably going to leave me nothing more than a chip shot that hopefully we can get close to the pin. But as par 5s go, that is a test and opening hole, as you would expect with the tour version. So let's see if I can chip this one close. Just playing the slope. It's a lovely execution. That should feather down towards the cup. This could go in, by the way. Just coming up short right. That is going to be a tap-in birdie. Green speeds are 138. I'm really going to struggle putting-wise on these greens. But hole number 2 is a par 4. Fairly tight fairways here, but I'm going to try and overpower this down the left-hand side. There is a perfect 104%. I'm pushing things slightly to the right, as you can see. I'm going to have to tighten up my swing line here. And this is a tough approach. You certainly can't go for that pin, and you don't want to be on the right-hand side. So I'm just applying a little bit of deal off to this pitching wedge. And shooting, I am short off the pin. And this ball should kick out up towards the flagstick for me. There's that firm bounce I was hoping for. I would have liked that to run on a little bit more. I have got an 18-foot putt, almost pin high for birdie. This will turn quite considerably from left to right due to the pace of the greens, and I've totally misread that. I much prefer faster greens when it comes to putting. But we do remain at 1 under. Hole number 3. This is a long par 3 playing 226 yards. Let's apply a tiny bit of topspin to this 5-iron and try and land this on the left-hand side. And with the wind combined, oh my goodness, look how far left that ball is shot. It wasn't a huge fast, but I've really been punished there. And I found that greenside bunker. Let's see if I can splash this one close. Just looking to land it short and let it run up towards the pin and hopefully walk away with the par save. Should start to turn back towards the flag here. I could have done with another few yards of carry, but it is a 12-foot putt. Very little in this. Just going to go left edge of the cup, play it dead weight, it is downhill, and hopefully it disappears. It does. Good par save after a poor approach shot. I'm really enjoying the course so far. Like I said earlier, the designer has a fantastic course portfolio. He's one of the designers that really takes his time on his work, takes pride in his work, and 9 times out of 10 designs a very realistic, gorgeous looking golf courses with plenty of strategy, which I'm sure we will see shine through here. That's a tough pin. Approach shots so far have been very difficult. You cannot attack the majority of these pins. You're having to play safe. Let's see if we can get this one dialed in. Oh, there's another fast, and with the amount of shaping I have applied, that should kick right. I'm going to get really punished, and I have done. It's not the kind of course where you want to be missing greens, but at the same time, very, very hard to get these approach shots close to the pins. But let's try a bump and run here. That's a nice touch. Hopefully it does check up. It's ran on a little bit more than I had hoped, but it's a pretty straightforward putt. But you're seeing the punishment for missing the fairways and greens. Really tough lie there. And we do get up and down for the par. Hole number 5. Love the way the water cuts in to the green up the top there, but I'm going to have to shape this. Let's try and draw this from right to left. Bunker in play down the right hand side. That is a perfect, gorgeous overhead view of the course there. And look at the buildings off there in the distance. Absolutely fantastic. Let's play for the slope here. There is a helping slope, and I do feel that is the percentage shot here. Oh, there is our first perfect. Now, hopefully I get high enough up this slope, and this ball should filter back down towards the pin. Really nice strike, and I think that's only going to get better. But with every hole, you are seeing more and more detail off the course. I'm sure Hollandse, I could be wrong, but is a part of Netherlands. But plenty of water or rivers surrounding this golf course. That's a poor putt. My ball broke a lot more than the green grid showed there. I think my putt line was fairly straight, but we take it on the chin. I do remain at 1 under. We do have a par 5 coming up here. But so far, this course is offering a really good test. I think it's got everything. Challenging tee shots, challenging approach shots, pins that you have to play strategically into. But that is a solid drive. And yeah, again, asking big questions here. I mean, ideally you should be laying up, but I'm going to try and play for bunker. If we do carry the bunker, hopefully I've got enough loft to land this softly on the green. It is a lovely, lovely strike. If this gets down, it will hopefully sit. I think the green slopes away from the pin here though, so it is going to be a lengthy eagle putt, but we are dancing. Oh, this is a horrible putt. The more left I go here, the harder right it's going to break, and with the 138 grain speeds, if I can get this within 5-6 feet, I will be happy. Certainly got the weight. I think we are going to miss on the right hand side. Get in, get in. I'll tell you what, we missed on the left hand side. And this is no gimme from 14 feet. This ball will turn from left to right. Going to play it firm. Surely that turns. It does turn right into the heart of the cup. Good birdie putt that. It gets me to 2 under par. But we must remember this is the tour version of this course. It is set up to test the best players. And hole number 5, 5 iron. It's going to be too much here. Let's go 6 iron. Just applying a little bit of D-loft and topspin and trying to land this short of the pin. And hopefully run it up the slope towards the flagstick. I have pushed my swing line yet again. And that has really forced the ball to leak right. It's going to be long though. It's going to be long. You can see the slope on the left-hand side there that I was playing for. So 28 feet. Breaking left to right and then should straighten up the last few feet. Is it going to turn back? Is it going to turn back? Didn't hit it firm enough. It did advertise, as you can see, it would turn back. And that is another solid par though. Par on some of these holes are a very respectable score. Wind conditions are being kind to me here. Let's try and kick this into that bank just past the bunker. If not, I think it will be bunker. So a lot of loft in this 3-wood. It's a really nice strike. That needs to get down though. What a shot this could be. What a golf shot that is. We called it. It got a firmer kick than I was hoping for. But I do have an eagle putt this time from 39 feet out. Our first eagle opportunity of the round. And let's see if we can drain this from distance. Come on, turn back, turn back. Good effort. Had the weight, never really had the line. But it is going to be my third birdie off the round. And we do move to 3 under par. I've just got a vision in my head that this is part of Holland. It's like a glorified marshland. I don't know why. But I really like the look and the layout of the course. You really do have to think about each and every single shot. And that is a lovely strike, far superior swing line. And that has left me a nice yardage into this pin. Just going to apply a lot of loft and full backspin to this pitch and wedge. I think it'll be long, but hopefully we can spin it back and get a bit of action on the ball. Oh, it's another fast early. On my approach shots, I've just had too many fasts this round. And look how far left and long that is his shot. We are dancing somehow, but this is going to be a long, long putt for birdie. Downhill by 1 foot, breaking right to left. But Daniel Romans really has created another fantastic golf course here. And I feel it's one that you will see featured on the PGA Tour circuit. But that's a good par after that poor approach shot. But a solid front 9. Let's see if we can go lower on the back 9. Yet again, having to think about my tee shot here. I don't think we'll run out of fairway though. Tiny fast. And that is going to be nothing more than probably a pitch into this green. 91 yards out. It's a bit of a fast, but hopefully this sits down pretty quickly. The greens always kick out a lot more than I'm expecting here. These firm greens rejecting a lot of the wedge play in so far. But this is a delicate downhill putt. Surely that turns right into the heart of the cup yet again. Good start to the back 9. We opened the back 9 the same way as we did the front 9 with a birdie. There's no way I can reach this. Longer drivers probably would take that on, by the way, in the favourable wind conditions. But I'm going to have to shape this just to lose a little bit of yardage here. So let's go for a big draw shot. That fairway is still going to kick me from left to right. But the sight lines off the tee boxes here really are stunning. He's certainly a designer. It knows how to frame a hole. So good solid tee shot. 64 yards in. This will be another pitch. So just applying full backspin here into the wind. And let's see how quickly this ball sits down. There is a perfect. This should be money. It should spin back a few feet also. Just not generating the zip back on these greens. There is subtle slopes that are preventing that. So this is an uphill putt, turning from left to right. I've missed that on the right-hand side, I do feel. Yeah, I knew as soon as I hit it. Probably didn't hit that firm enough. But for me to go low on these kind of courses, I've got to get close to the pins, guys. I'm not the best of putters, as you are clearly seeing here. But I've just felt that I've really been in between clubs in my approach shots and just found it a struggle to get close to the pins. This is a lovely strike. Now, surely this comes back off the backstop. Yeah, again, trying to use the layout of the course to my advantage. And that is a really good shot. It's going to be a pin-high putt. And hopefully this time we can convert it. 14 feet. Very little movement here. Just going right centre off the cup. It has held its line, and that is a really good birdie. Gets me to 5 under par. And we move on to hole number 13. This is the first time in a long time I've played in single-digit wins, I do believe. So let's try and force driver, try and overpower it past this tree on the left-hand side. I only got 102% power there. It's worked out though. Pushed too many shots to the right today with my swing line. And all my approach shots hit too many fasts. But yeah, again, pin well protected here. Well, let's go 9-iron. Try to land this at the front of the green. This is when you could do with a stronger wind, and I've went from fast to slows here, and that is a huge slow. And with that, I've come up short right, and this is going to be a tricky up and down due to the position of the pin. But let's try and chip this one to the front of the green, and hopefully it sits down pretty quickly. Yeah, I played that really well. This is a missable putt though, from 5 feet out. Good solid par. I would be happy here if I could pick up a couple more birdies and have a bogey-free round. But the par 3s, bar 1, have all been lengthy. 2, 4, 5. I'm going to have to go 2-iron here. Just try and land this where the cursor is and let it run out. Oh, it's a tiny slow. Am I going to be? Yeah, I am going to be really punished for that. I mean, that was almost on a perfect there, guys. Wow. But heavily being punished. And look at the percentage of the rough here. So relying on my short game again. That needs to go. That needs to go. And that is going to be a tough putt. To be fair, there's not much in it. I thought it was going to be tougher than that. Just scrambling to save par on some of these holes. How on earth is that missed left edge, guys? I don't understand that. That's the second putt of the round I've had that. One for birdie, one for par. And just when I said I'd be happy if I could pick up a couple of more birdies and avoid a bogey, I do drop a shot. Commentator's curse. Hole number 15. This is a reachable par 5 and 2. $260 yards. I think we can just about land this short of the green. It's never stopping. Full loft applied here, and that's a really nice strike. It's another really good approach shot. Called out the shot I wanted to play, and that got a lot softer kick than I anticipated. And it's going to be our second eagle opportunity, albeit a tough one. Uphill, turning from right to left. Just want to get this one close and hopefully walk away with birdie. If this drops for eagle, it's luck more than anything. Come on. Oh, just burns by the right-hand side. Really good approach shot there. I have played some really good shots today. But this course is really offering a challenge. You're certainly going to have to bring your A game here. So hole number 16. I'm loving the variation in the par 3s. I think 9-iron could be the club here. That's a tiny slow, and that is going to leak all the way over to the right-hand side. Yardage looked really, really good as well. Pardon me, that's disappointing. And the green, when you're not getting close to some of these pins, is really asking questions off your putting. Just feathered that down there. And still a lot of work to do. I've really underhit that. This could be my second bogey off the round if I'm not careful here. Disappointing birdie putt there. Yeah, and that is another missed putt. Yeah, again, my putting really letting me down. Played that one firm too. The last 3 holes have been really disappointing. Bogey, birdie, bogey. And I dropped back to 4 under par. Despite playing some good golf here, my scoreline certainly doesn't reflect it. But we can reach the second part off the fairway here. 0 mile per hour winds. I can't recall the last time I've seen that. That is a perfect 106% power. But loving the challenge off the course. The environment is really unique. And as always, from Dr. Golf, strategy really is the name of the game in his golf courses. That is a really good strike. Hopefully this sets up a good birdie opportunity. It should run out. And that is a really good approach shot. And as you can see, I've been rewarded with a straightforward putt from 7 feet, which holds its line and drops back into the cup for another birdie. My 7th birdie off the round. The 2 blemishes have been my downfall. But let's see if we can finish strong. Final hole is a par 5. Lovely finishing hole. Coming back in to the clubhouse and the grandstands. 5 iron should be bang on here. Playing the slope and the wind. There's a tiny fast. That is going to miss on the left-hand side, but it should kick back over to the right. Really cool viewing platforms there next to the clubhouse. It's another eagle putt. Would love to finish this here and get to 7 under par. It probably would reflect some of the good golf I have played. This has a real chance, by the way. Oh my goodness, just not our day on the greens. It is going to be a straightforward birdie putt. And that is a solid yet disappointing round of 65 6 under. But that is it for today's video, guys. Please get out there and play this course. You won't regret it. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.